this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path. And life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet. And nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's only what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. But much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let us see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's only what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No one can support you, don't leave me hands, that's me on. We got to leave it open door. Oh, no, I love you.
Great job.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I've come this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path. And life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet. And nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a paper, no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's only what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. For much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it tonight. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn and develop paces. Determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving. They changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind. So I do it for all my people. Jabbing
Against the road. Hey, Miss Bird. What it do? What it do? What it do? K-Dub. K-Dub. JP. JQ. North Pole Fishing. KJ. Appreciate y'all coming through the building, man. Big homie Coop. Keno. That's what it is, Nathan. That Feeling Podcast, man. Welcome back, man. Appreciate you, man. KB, what up, King? What up? What up? What up, Bird, man? Miss Bird, how you doing? Hey. All right, y'all know it's trailer time. Let's get to this trailer, man. Because we are, 11 days away? 10 days away? Tomorrow we'll be, Man, it's go time. It's go time. It's go time. Here we go.
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early morning.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they feared for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
X, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing his ground.
Appreciate you guys coming in. Don't be alarmed. Fred ain't getting evicted. Oh, man. I appreciate you guys coming in here, man. Thank you guys. For those of you who don't know, I actually just bought a new home. So I'm in the process of, getting everything together. So we'll be in transition for about another month and then doing some repairs on a new home and stuff like that and adding some additions. So anyways, so the weekend of Devin Haney's fight, everything should be back to normal. But anyways, in the meantime, in between time, appreciate you guys coming in here. Happy Mother's Day to all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. It was boxing is coming through with some good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is coming through, man. We've had ever since April 9th, man, boxing been rolling, man. Boxing has really, really been rolling. And it's exciting. Every weekend is really, really exciting. Guess what? We got a whole nother conversation this week. You know what I mean? And obviously y'all gonna want to talk about him. Charlo versus Takane. What's his man? Castaño, fighting Castaño. You know what I mean? And I just hope the Charlos are on their best behavior, because I'm gonna tell you something. LA, these Chicanos, Latino, I don't know what they call themselves, Chicanos or Latinos, or want to be respectful. They waiting. Trust me, they waiting. And they haven't forgotten what they said and did to the Benavidez brothers. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Messenger? And so they're not going to be as nice as they were in Texas. I'll just put it like that. You know, they got shanks out here. You know what I mean? They throw beer bottles, pizzas. Man, I just seen at least 20 fights. And matter of fact, I'm gonna post that on my Instagram, because I know it'll get to the Charlos. And I'm not trying to instill fear in them, but you don't fuck with these Latinos in LA on fight night. That's all I'm gonna say. So we got that coming in, and obviously we have Canelo. Canelo fought yesterday. And I told you guys Bivol was the favorite. I told you guys he was the favorite, man. And I know 90% of y'all thought I was crazy, but I know what I know, you know. And I've seen him in the gym. I've only interviewed him one time in my life. That was right before the David Benavidez interview. So somewhere in there, when I went to see David Benavidez work out. And he's a talent, man. And you guys saw it last night. He's a talent. He's very disciplined. He makes minimal mistakes. He's only going to fight if he's defensively sound, similar to Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? And he's an intellectual maestro. And that's what I got from him. And Canelo didn't want to commit. Canelo had to commit to staying inside. I believe Canelo can beat him, but his style is not conducive to staying on the inside and banging. You know what I mean? He wants to look cute, throw power, slip, shoot, counter, throw the hook. You know what I mean? He want to do all that stuff. You know what I mean? He want to make those sounds for the cameras and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Canelo's in love with himself, as he should be. He's been rather successful. And then we didn't get a chance to talk about Kevin Samuels. You know what I mean? And I'm interested in how y'all felt about him. Obviously, he's dominating the news wire in terms of our community, in terms of like the YouTube community and stuff like that. So I'm very interested in what y'all have to say about Kevin Samuels. You guys probably know by now. You guys have seen my videos. I was more in tune with the accountability on the male side. And I respected his opinion because it's real similar to mine. Cut off all the fat, stop all the bullshit, be a man, and hold yourself accountable to your last name. Hold yourself accountable to your children. Hold yourself accountable to yourself. And I appreciated that as it pertains to Kevin Samuels. And like I said, I only saw 3 to 4 hours watch time. And whatever went viral on Instagram, that's what I watch, because I literally can't watch his show because I can't. If I'm doing 2 hours here, it's no time for me to literally watch his show. So I never sat down and watched his 2 or 3 hour lives. Never ever did it. But I watched it like in 10-minute pieces. Some of you guys would send me stuff and say, "Hey, watch this." I would watch it, but never have I sat down and said to myself, "I'm going to watch Kevin Samuels." So, but obviously I'm in this YouTube sphere. I know, or blogger sphere. I know what some people felt about him. And a lot of it is, I mean, not a lot of it. I should say some of his comments were harsh, illicit, truthful, coming from a male's perspective. And I appreciated the fact that he would tell you exactly what he believed the man was thinking on a macro level. There are outliers and stuff like that. And some people can say it a little bit more poetically, but he chose not to. And it just is what it is, man. You know, as it pertains to myself, it's I've always held myself accountable from a fitness standpoint, you know, and I know he was big on fitness. I've always held myself because even on a bad day, I can have a good workout. Even if I lose money on a deal, I can have a good workout, right? Even if I have a bad dealings with some of my tenants, I can have a good workout. And so working out, I knew working out and being disciplined as it pertains to not drinking, not smoking, and always being home before dark, shit like that. 90% of my days, I'm home before dark. I don't drink, I don't smoke, and this is things that I just abide by, and and I know those disciplines go a long way, because it feeds into my family, which is getting ready for bed right now. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. And you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. It's so many things. So I know we're gonna talk about that. And I'm gonna open up the phone lines right now because I don't want to hog the airways, because y'all know Fred can just sit here for 2 hours and say, I told you so. But y'all already know that by now. And don't forget, we're 11 days away. Feel free to go pre-order checks and balances. Man, I want to say thank you guys in advance. Totally appreciate y'all. And if you guys want to beam in, feel free to beam in. And once again, I'm in the process of moving. And these last few weeks has been rather emotional for me. Like, as you guys are getting ready to beam in and call in, rather emotional for me, because my journey to get to a space as to what I'm doing now, and hopefully this really inspires somebody. And if you guys are on a tipping point in terms of being mediocre, as opposed to thrusting yourself into a fearless space, which ultimately makes you great, I was talking to Dre, right? And I got all day to tell the story. No big deal. 972, what it do? What it do? What it do?
Hey, what's going on, Fred?
Hey, how you doing, dog? What you got?
Yeah, it's a Texas Bulldog, man. Thanks for taking my call, man.
It's all love.
So I think it goes without saying that last night it was pretty impressive on the part of Dimitri Bivol. He put up a very good performance, outclassed Canelo clearly. The judge's scorecard in itself, that I'm not gonna get into that, but that's crazy that it went that far. But the correct person ended up winning the fight. And I wanted to come at you from a different perspective, and I had a question for you, Fred.
Love you. Love you too. Love you too. Love you. Where'd you go, man? You want to come from a different perspective? Is the perspective that you... Love you.
Yeah, I had a question for you, man.
All right, say it again. All right. Nigga just went to the other line on me. Like, hey,
No, man, I hear you, man. You're busy. I just got done. Basically doing the same thing with my son. So I know you're busy.
Yeah, love you, Kennedy. Thank you. Yeah, what's up? Go ahead. We all good. They just got out the bath. What's up?
All good. Mm-hmm. Basically, my question to you is, I'm coming over from the boxing voice, right? And basically,
wait, before you go, can I give the boxing voice a shout out? What an amazing job that they're doing building their brand over there, right?
Them boys working, man.
Isn't that amazing how they just literally expanding? Nest and relocated 13 times, you know what I mean? And I applaud growth, man. Don't stand still, man. Keep growing. And Nest went from New York, New Jersey, tri-state area to Florida. And now he moved to Las Vegas. And now I saw him at a fight party, you know what I mean? And by the way, the barbershop was the first to ever do it. I just want to say that, we did it with the Benavides first, shout out. Hey, I'm getting my what you call it on. What's that? Not 21 Savage. What's that motherfucker from Atlanta that do the beats? The rapper. He always say he did it first.
I don't even know, bro.
Young Jock, not Young Jock. Anyways, go ahead. What's up? They'll say it in the chat.
Nah, yeah, they definitely working out there, man. But so yeah, I'm coming from over there, man, and I felt like I was coming from an objective view when I said that after yesterday, how is it a crazy idea to put Bud Crawford at pound for pound number one?
So
Mind you, I'm from Dallas. I'm an Errol Spence fan, and I'm saying, how is Bud not pound for pound number one if he's a 3-division champion, undisputed and undefeated? I know sometimes as boxing fans we put too much emphasis on that but it's still an accomplishment at the end of the day that we gotta acknowledge.
Right.
And I'm not even a Crawford fan like that. You know what I mean? But apparently that's a idiotic take, apparently, according to somebody. And I don't know. I wanted to get what you thought about that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I feel like I was being objective.
I like that. I like Terrence Crawford being number one. I mean, keep it real. You can go with Usyk, or you can go with in my opinion, you can go with Usyk or you can go with Crawford. And Usyk is gonna make his claim in July. Terrence Crawford is gonna make his claim against Spence. If Spence beat him, he's the pound for pound best fighter in the world. So I don't mind Crawford getting as many accolades as he's rightfully deserves. And I want to say something about Terrence Crawford. Did you see that video Terrence Crawford posted with his daughter? Did you? Hey, everybody go to Terrence Crawford Instagram right now. His daughter was in a track meet.
I saw that.
She lost her shoe at the gate. All the girls took off. His daughter went back, put her shoe on, and won the race.
I didn't pay close attention like that.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
I could not believe it. Shout out to Terrence Crawford and him raising some beautiful kids with fearless determination. And I mean, shout out to the Crawford family. I thought that was astounding. I ain't gonna even front with you. She could have gave up and said, she won the race by like 2 horse lengths. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's heavily impressive.
Yeah, very impressive.
Yeah, man, I just wanted to get what you thought on that. I won't hold up the line, but I did have one more question for you, and it's kind of random.
Yes, please.
How many pull-ups can you do, Fred?
Pull-ups? Probably about 20, maybe.
Man, that's much better than me, man. I'm trying to work on that. Like, palm facing me, I'm pretty good at those, but palm facing outward, that's about 20. Something I'm trying to get better on.
At nonstop, right?
Well,
I mean, I can do them all day if I'm doing them in sets, like 10 sets of 10, 10 sets of 15. I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just that's something I got to work on, man. But I'm getting better about it. Yeah, I was just wondering, Fred.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off. I'm back in the chat, man.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, and another thing. Appreciate you, dog. Hopefully, I'm inspiring y'all motherfuckers to work out too, because Fred is a working out. That's where I get my peace from, man. Working out and do this bullshit we call life. Working out. I run every day. I box every day. Y'all know. Y'all seen it. Y'all follow me on YouTube and Instagram. So, but hopefully, and honestly, that's the core. Working out is really the core. One of the pillars of my, as we call success, is literally working out every day. Getting these free radicals out of my body, getting this oxygen in my muscles, so I could think clearly, and motion is medicine. So yeah, it's incredibly important that we do that. And I'm like a middle-aged man now too. So now I'm fighting off of like erectile dysfunction and stuff like that. If you want to have honest conversation. So I'm working out every day to push that into my early 60s. You know what I mean? Late 50s. If I could hold off on them pills until then. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all when I start taking them. Y'all niggas ask me if I'm taking them. I'm gonna tell y'all I'm taking them. This is what I'm taking them. You know what I mean? And it'll be easy for me. Dre's a doctor. You know what I mean? So it'll be really easy for me. So, but yeah, I'm working out every day. So to put that as far in the future as I can, you know what I mean? And I had kids a little bit late, so I'm uncertain if Lincoln's gonna play sports. So I really, really have to be on my P's and Q's as it pertains to catching the football in the backyard and playing soccer in the backyard, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't have to do the gas station bills. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to. You know what I mean? I can get my prescription filled at the dinner table. You know what I'm saying? So it's no big deal for me. But but yeah, it's I don't know if Canelo's stock went down. I'll be honest. 175 fighting for a belt. See, unlike everybody in boxing, I had Bivol the favorite. I told y'all, I got Bivol the favorite. I knew Bivol was the better fighter in this match. I knew Canelo punches was too wide. You can't throw wide punches against Olympians. You can't. If you go through his resume, how many Olympians has he fought and beaten that wasn't close? You understand what I'm saying? Caleb Plant was an alternate. The fight was close. Lara, fight was close. I'm not sure if Billy Joe Saunders was an Olympian for his country. Help me out with that, but fight was close. You understand? Floyd Mayweather lost the fight. So I understand that from just being pragmatic, as one of my favorite words, just Mosley. Yeah, but Mosley was old though. Mosley was past his prime. Thank you though. But yeah, it's I just knew it. I knew Bivol was the favorite, and I did not bet on the fight. And the reason why I didn't bet on the fight was, it's all my fault, because I'm packing. This weekend was a very, very intense weekend for me. So I'm moving and shaking, packing, and I'm working on things at the house. I got to buy new furniture. I got to, I'm talking to the new people that's moving in. And so a lot of stuff is going on. So the next 30 days, it's going to be rather hectic. And I'm doing all this while promoting the film. I'll be spending 12 hours with the editor tomorrow, all day tomorrow, and then come home and do the show. So it's pretty intense. And all this. GGG is also an Olympian. See what I'm saying? And he might have lost both of those fights. Olympians, you have to throw straight punches on Olympians. You can't, it's going to be very challenging to beat them throwing wide shots. And that's just the truth. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. What else we got? Kevin Samuels, feel free to call in on that. And different pedigree. You're absolutely right, Karma. Different pedigree. Yeah, Isaiah. Everything is sold, man. Everything is gone, sold, and yeah. So, that was the news I want to tell y'all, by the way, that I was buying like an estate, and more so to protect my family, protect my kids. You know what I mean? And so now my house will be in the backdrop. You know what I'm saying? So you got to come through a gate to get to my house. You know what I mean? So it's kind of what I've always wanted, you know what I mean, as it pertains to living situations. And I'm finally at a space where I can actually do it. And but yeah, there we go. Feel free to call in now. Yeah, I genuinely appreciate you, G Brown. Y'all gonna see my new office. My new office is fucking beautiful. My new office is beautiful. And if you guys need motivation, 2007, I was on unemployment. I was laid off. Obama's first year in office, I was on unemployment. Yep. And built this literally from scratch. So I haven't had to check since. My unemployment was the last check I ever got. Everything, all my money has been created since I got off unemployment. Whatever year I got off, 2008, I got off unemployment or something like that. So, yeah. And 14 years later. So keep on chugging, chug. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, man, where we at? I thought Canelo and Reynoso, I didn't get a chance to hear the corner. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to hear Reynoso's instructions, but Canelo didn't do anything different, and Canelo gave up on himself. I appreciate you, Jason, and everyone else in the chat. Canelo gave up on himself. And I had this conversation with my son today in the backyard. We was at grandma's house today, and I was whooping his ass in soccer, right? It was 13-6. And the father-son thing, when they know you have no chance. I'm whooping I don't curse around Lincoln, but I'm whooping your butt. You can't beat me. You can't beat me. And he stormed in the house. And the conversation I just had with him 10 minutes ago was you got to finish the race. And he's very successful in school. So I equated it to his spelling test. Like he gets A's, he gets 90s to 100s on his spelling test typically. And I said, when you don't know how to spell a word, do you just throw the whole test away? And he said, no. And but Canelo threw his whole test away. Canelo was frustrated. He knew he couldn't win. He knew his power was irrelevant. He knew he wasn't slick enough. And he knew his preparation was terrible. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Canelo is still a great fighter. Still a great fighter. But he can't beat that style. And you got to commit to it. Caleb Plant didn't commit like Bivol. I thought Caleb Plant, if Caleb Plant could have got to the scorecards and won those last couple of rounds, I don't know where they were, but it would have been interesting. 845, what it do?
Hey, what's going on, Fred, man? This is LB Live calling from Harlem. How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up, man? Where in Harlem?
How you doing, man?
2 major streets.
I'm on 129th between 7th and Lennox. I know you from down the block, right? I think you down
101,
by the
101, 125 West 47th Street.
Okay.
And Esplanade Gardens.
Yes.
Esplanade Gardens.
Yep, that's a little bit up.
Right by the bus depot. Right by the bus
depot. I know you also say you have family from the BX too, right?
Yeah, my grandfather has a co-op in at Esplanade Gardens, and my mom.
Okay.
We had an apartment on St. Andrews Avenue.
Okay. Do you know really quick? I don't want to blow it up,
no,
but you know the girl from White Chicks. Rochelle H. Rochelle. That girl from she's played White Chicks. She was kind of like with the Wayans brothers.
No, I don't. But go ahead.
Well, anyway, she's from up there. She's from Esplanade, because right there.
Really?
Esplanade, they got. Yeah, she's from Esplanade.
We got 6 buildings over there, right?
Yeah, and they got the basketball court right over there, right there.
I'm in building 2. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, man. It's funny that you're saying all the stuff about about Bivol, and kind of like the fact that he just how easy he made it look. I think that he made it easy because I think he was a top tier amateur, right? He was a top tier prospect. So
Absolutely.
A lot of these guys, when they get into the fight game, a lot of this stuff is just like muscle memory, right? So when you're like Olympian and you do all these different things and you kind of travel the world, you fight different people, you're not really fazed by the big lights. It's other people who may think that, but you're not really fazed. Then with if you're a top tier amateur, of course a lot of these guys are amateurs, but if you're like a blue chip prospect like Spence was, and you're Olympian like Floyd and all these guys, and you're not fazed by that, man. And I think that a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Even like that's why I think it's going to really help Earl when he fights against Crawford, because it's going to be the same type of deal.
Right.
Because it's not like nothing he's never seen before, Fred.
Right.
Like he's fought in so many different ways with so many different people at a high level. Bud was, if you want to do recruits, right? But you play basketball, so in New York City, like I went to 5-star basketball camp, so I played with Stephon Marbury, Shamgar Wells, right?
God.
So you played with a couple of those guys out there out west, like Skia Cotton and them, right?
Right. Yep.
So you understand when you come out as a prospect, you're like a 5-star recruit, right? You know that, Fred.
Mm-hmm.
Earl was like a 5-star recruit.
Right.
Bivol and those guys are like 4 or 5-star recruits. Terrence was like a 2-3 star. No one really wanted him. If you really want to talk about it. So I think that when it's levels to this, man. And I think that that's what, to me, and I'm using Earl to example because I think he's cut from the same cloth as Bivol. You know what I'm saying? he wasn't phased by that Canelo stuff, man. You know, a lot of people was like, oh, you're gonna lose in Canelo. And, if you heard Bivol in a couple of interviews, he was saying, man, just tell people, like, don't be listening to social media. Don't be listening to all that stuff, man. We're fighters. I mean, like, we've been here before. This is nothing new. You guys might have felt a certain way, but I knew I could beat the guy. You know what I mean? Like, because I've seen this style before. I know exactly what it is he's going to do. He studied him. He's going to punch him in the arms. He's going to do that. So if I could weather that storm and I can hit him with combinations, this is going to be an easy fight. You just got to keep the pace. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that's what I see. And then, to kind of piggyback off of that, that's what I see also too with EJ going against Bud, man. I just don't think Bud can keep that pace up, Fred. I really don't. I just think that he's never really been in deep waters. He knocked out a couple of dudes who weren't really up to his speed and, levels. But once he get in deep waters with a top tier 5-star prospect, as we say, a 5-star recruit, I think it's going to be over for him. But Fred, man, as always, man, fabulous show that you do. You're amazing. I listen to you all the time, man. You motivate me also too. But, just black owned. My birthday's May 19th, Fred.
What? What?
Absolutely, brother. Yeah. I'm a born king, man. That's what I call it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Facts.
You know what I mean? Facts. So yeah, man. So great stuff that you're doing, man. So just keep it up, man. All right, Fred.
Appreciate you.
All right, my man. Take it easy. Peace.
Yeah, and where's she at? I just saw it while she was talking. While he was talking. Want to get the name right. Hey, by the way, I heard this new song. I never heard of this guy until yesterday or 2 days ago. And Calmer, you from Harlem? You from Harlem? You got to call in to beam in. Do something. Where at Harlem? Where you from? This man by the name of Jack Harlow. Have y'all heard of him? I just heard of him yesterday. You know how I heard of him? This is why cross promotion is so important. I heard of him because there was an NBA meme or something like that that said, have you heard of a guy named Jack Harlow? And the referee was like, no. And I never listened to the guy ever. What's up, CB Sports? Father of the year, man. What you do, man? How you feel, King? And I get this finished. 323. What up?
What's up, Fred? This is Dewan.
Hey, what's up, man? Whoa, what's up, dog? I just liked your damn video, your post. What's up, man? What's up?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to do my music show a little bit later on, but I couldn't wait for you to go online and talk about this fight last night. I could not wait to hear from you, man, because you've been telling since day one about Bivol. I wasn't up on game. I had never seen him fight, so I could go off your word. I ain't gonna sit there and be like, I always knew. I never saw him fight. I just assumed since Canelo picked him, he was he sucked. Because Canelo tends to only fight Ebony Jones and people like that. So I was like, okay, Canelo's not gonna pick someone that can beat his ass. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you was on it. And the previous caller, I repeat that brother's sentiments exactly. That's the exact same way I feel about Crawford Bud. I mean Bud versus Errol. Errol's been in them deep waters plenty of times for a long time against top level fighters. And you know what I mean? It's different. I look at it like in basketball, like he was saying basketball. It's like in all sports, you have your goods and you have your greats. But your greats like on a plateau, maybe two, three, or four of them at a time. Maybe two in any division at one point, 2 or 3.
Right.
And everyone else is a tier below that. If you're on that top tier and everyone you're facing is that next tier below, the reason they're on the next tier below is because they can't put anything on you to make you remember them consistently, and they're not going to necessarily bounce back.
Right.
When you go to those top level guys, they have levels.
Right.
They're going to make you pay for your mistakes.
Right.
And then they're going to put something on you that's going to be hard to confuse, that's going to be hard to adjust to. And if you do adjustment, they have a counter to that, and maybe another counter after that.
Right.
And Canelo hasn't faced that since Floyd.
Right.
And so we saw that last night.
No, yeah, very apparent. Very apparent, like kind of like that catch and shoot left hook he was throwing. Canelo was like, what? Yeah. He was like, no, you're not supposed to hit me after I throw these hard punches. He caught that shit and threw that left hook. I'm like, damn, he in for a long night.
What about those 5 and 6 punch combos he was landing on the day?
Right.
Like, right.
Yeah.
60% of these are gonna miss, but 40% gonna land.
Right. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. And Canelo couldn't fathom that this guy was unafraid.
Yeah.
He couldn't understand that this guy is still here. He's still as confident as he was, if not more than he was in the first round. And Canelo couldn't handle that. Canelo couldn't handle Bivol's confidence last night.
He couldn't, man. He couldn't handle his footwork.
No, he couldn't. Mm-hmm.
It's like Canelo is a flat-footed fighter. He needs you to stand there in front of him so he can beat you up.
Right.
The minute you start circling around him, coming in and out, moving your feet,
right,
he can't keep up. It's like he boxes in wooden claws. You know, but the things like seems like he ain't got boxing shoes on. You got some Swedish wooden claws on. What's up with your feet, homie?
Facts.
And he'll see a fighter that has feet and just won't fight him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so yeah, we saw that last night. You know, you see it in sports, like you saw it when the Cavs or when the Browns making those runs all through the 2000s. It's like, yeah, you got, not only do you have 3 premium players on your squad, you got top level role players and you're playing against teams with 1 star.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that look what you're going to win. But
right.
then when the minute he got to the finals and played against a team with just as many stars,
right,
swept.
Right.
You know,
right.
It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm. And to your point you spoke of, here's what I learned: money rules everything. The judges last night and the referees in the Phoenix game tonight. I thought of you when I saw your post earlier, dude. Cash rules everything, don't it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, of course. You see it right now, man. I've been saying it. When the NBA controls the outcome of the game, is called critical fouls on key players at the right time.
Right.
The casual fan is going to go right over their head.
Right.
But when the other team's best defender or best player gets 2 fouls in the first quarter, you just cancel their effectiveness for the rest of the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Get that 3rd foul in the first half, you're not effective anymore. Chris Paul had 4 fouls in the first half. So they're basically telling you, we're not going to let you play today.
Yeah.
And the NBA, they're in this narrative. They're throwing this false narrative out there that Luka is somehow head and shoulders above his competition.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just not true. And what you'll get is a lot of these dumb niggas, they'll be like, man, but Luka's still good though. Look, fool, it ain't about him being good. Yes, he is good. Nothing there, he is great. But when you put him next to Ja Morant, Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, when you put he's just like, he's not above them. But the NBA, those guys aren't the NBA's marketing future. Luka is. And how can we keep telling everybody that Luka's the greatest point guard in the NBA and the next best thing's coming if this guy who's supposed to be washed up, Chris Paul, is lighting his ass up every day?
Right.
So, you know, let's put our thumb on the scales, and the person that's lighting him up, let's get him in foul trouble, get him out the way. Yeah, Luka still may use the playoffs, but we can get 1 or 2 extra games out of this series by putting our thumbs on the scale. And the more games he goes against Chris Paul, the more we can push this false narrative as if this guy is somewhat better than the other guys his age playing the same position.
Right.
That's just how it goes. When money gets involved, it goes from being a sport to being a business. And that's what people have to understand.
Right. No, big time. I was like, damn, look at this shit. That was not a foul when they both went for that offensive rebound.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. What that was Chris Paul. We have a narrative to push. Get your ass out the way. Same thing that happened with Chris Paul and Kobe, the Lakers, when he got traded to the Lakers.
Right.
You know, hey, look, and that's back when I was in the round. That year before that, I spent the whole season with the Clippers. I got to spend a full season around Chris Paul and see how he prepares. You know, when he was with the, you know, in up close and personal. And I saw what that brother brought. And I said, okay, yeah, this kind of mindset along with Kobe, that would have been 3 championships. But the NBA had invested so much money in LeBron and that whole 2003 class. They put a lot of money in that draft class, 2003.
Right.
That was Wade, Melo, LeBron, Bosh, that class. And we put all this money into these cats, into the coffers to make these guys the face of the NBA. And here's this old dude, Kobe, still winning championships. And if he gets this little young bull, Chris Paul, that's going to delay us pushing the LeBron narrative we want to push.
Right.
And so it comes in and vetoed the trade, and you don't hear anything about it now.
Right.
That's why I try to tell people, if you want to see basketball as a sport, go watch the Drew League. If you want to see boxing as a sport, go down there and go to get those tickets to the small arenas. Get to the boxing match at 3:00. You know how it is at 3:00. Those fights.
Yeah.
Those fights.
Right.
Those before fights.
Right.
That's the last time you're boxing. After that, it's a business.
Right. Right. No, you're absolutely right. And for those of you who don't know, this is Dewan from Dewan B on YouTube and Craig Facts on YouTube, man. Make sure y'all every morning, 10 a.m., 10:30, and 4:00 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Craig Facts, man. Dope ass. Hey, y'all probably got about 1,000 of my subscribers over there, man. I talk about y'all all the fucking time, dog. I ain't gonna even lie. For real, man. That shit is the best. I'm telling you, it's the best ever, man. The best ever fucking podcast. You know what I mean? And I just like when people just can speak in their own skin.
Yeah.
Love it.
Because
Love it.
this whole culture, man, this is the past. Like the political correct, say the right thing, do the right thing, be a good boy.
Right.
That paradigm is over with.
Right.
And the internet, YouTube is the mainstream now.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is the mainstream. TV is a relic. It's a thing of the past. People are tired of fakeness. And at Craig Facts, we talk that real. And on Monday, we're on caffeine every Monday now. Every Monday from 6 to 8.
That new app, Caffeine. Yeah.
And it's funny to show you how these YouTube algorithms work.
Mm-hmm.
On YouTube, we're popular. I know that show's more popular than the YouTube numbers suggest.
Yeah.
Because on YouTube, we'll have 2,000 or 3,000 live in the chat room. We only had 2 episodes so far on Caffeine, and we already getting 9,000 people live in the chat on Caffeine.
Yeah.
A much smaller app than YouTube. And only our second episode. So somebody lying.
I know.
We get 9,000 live on Caffeine. Only 2,000 live on YouTube. What's wrong? What's up?
You're 1,000% right, because my numbers don't add up to the pictures that I take when I used to go to fights. I'm like, hold up. This is weird. If I'm taking 50 pictures, right? I ain't lying. Fight between the weigh-in and fight night, I take at least 50 pictures, give or take. I'm like, hold up. If I'm taking 50 pictures and I'm only getting like 2,000 views, 10,000 views, something ain't right. Because I shouldn't be this popular. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't.
Fred, like I said it before, when I discovered you about 5 years ago on this thing, I said, finally, somebody saying what's been on my mind. It's the real. And I know how many people watch your show.
Right.
And I know how influential it is. And sometimes I'll look at your numbers, I'll be like, nah. I'm just already knowing. Like, in the same with me, my wife is always laughing at me because everywhere we go now, people recognize me from Craig Facts. But that doesn't reflect
facts.
That doesn't reflect me or even my show. That doesn't reflect 50,000 views. That's nation. That's worldwide.
Right.
Not just LA.
Exactly.
And so when we were on Caffeine last week, when I saw the numbers, I said, okay, this like I said, it was only our second episode. Like, you mean to tell me you got 9,000 people watching us live in the app that don't have a tenth of YouTube's subscriber base?
Wow.
But on YouTube, where we started this shit, we only got 2,000 live. No, something's lying.
No, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, YouTube lying.
For sure, 100%, 100%.
I appreciate you, Fred, for what
Nah,
you do,
it's all
man.
love, man. It's all love.
Wait, keep him on real quick. Dewan, salute, man. I was on your channel Friday.
What's up, brother?
You remember I told you I found you from Fred's channel.
Yeah. I remember you, man. I remember you. What's up?
Yeah, we was having that conversation about the Samuels thing Friday. Yeah, you had that on your channel. Yeah. And Fred was kind of putting that in his post today.
Yeah.
About how people was kind of like dancing on his grave. Like, man, it's insane. It's really insane. Because Fred talks about a lot of different topics that's uncomfortable to black men, and black men don't like to talk about them because they scared to speak against things that are actually wrong for the community, but they accept them as rights in their mind.
That's why we as black men, like we just got to take them bullets. Like
Yep.
again, at the end of the day, they're not real bullets. We getting shot with daisies by people who ain't about shit. So it's really just their words. They ain't
Right.
these people who have issues with black men stepping up and saying what they say. You know what I mean? They ain't nobody to be afraid of. I realized that a long time ago. It's like the Wizard of Oz. These people are talking from the Oz Tower with this big old cash and this big old shadow. But you look behind that shadow, it's a little midget back there, jacking off the dog videos. These ain't people to be worried about.
Right.
So, and so, like, I'm glad you brought that up with Kevin Samuels. Like, I talked about him because just last week on my show, I Can't Be Fake, I did a show based around a lot of where his advice goes wrong. So I'm not going to be fake and act like, he was somebody I supported heavily. But at the same time, he told the truth. Now, his solutions, I didn't agree with some of his solutions on certain things, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he told the truth.
Mm-hmm.
He told his truth. He told it how he saw it, and he told it unapologetically. I ain't got to agree with you. I just like knowing that you speaking your truth and you said it as a man.
Right.
And see the way the world is reacting to a man being a man, telling his truth 10 toes down based off his experience. You see how the world reacted. A lot of these feminists and these other people reacted in such a negative way. And this is always my litmus test for people. Okay, if somebody was wrong for the community, name what they said that was wrong. They can't name anything. They just say it's
Facts.
And I'm like, women, the way women talk to each other.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because that's the first thing I pointed out to Juan. I was like, man, bro, I've heard people cuss people out worse. Like, bro, they done called them everything but a child of God in the whole nine, and then smack them, and then walk off.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, to tone police, it's like the only people's tone that has to be policed in America is black men.
Yeah, it's like we the only people that gotta watch our tone. Everybody,
Yeah, that's it.
Maxine Waters and these people in Congress could tell us, black people, you need to work harder. Black men, you need to pull your pants up and stop going to jail. And you black men, you need to do this. You need to do that. The minute a black man says, okay, yeah, you're right. Because Kevin Samuels went just as hard on the men. He probably went harder on the men than he did the women.
He
But
did.
the minute a black man spreads what we get back out to the rest of the world, all of a sudden, it's a big issue. And it takes people like Fred and people like you, brother, and to say, you know what, regardless of what y'all say, we're going to keep talking. Because if we keep talking, guess what? They're going to get used to it. They ain't got no other choice. So we ain't going to stop.
Right.
That ain't happening.
Facts.
So the biggest thing I want to hog your whole program, but the biggest thing I want to say is, black men, speak up. Keep speaking up.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why they've gotten so loud and so bold and telling us to sit down is because for 2 or 3 generations we just went and sat back. You know what I mean? Back in the 40s and the 50s, you look at what black men were talking about, A. Philip Randolph going back to the 30s, Carl Roberson. Read a book called We Will Shoot Back, talking about the Mississippi Civil Rights Movement, how it was black men and black families. The reason why
the Deacons for Defense and all that.
Yeah, Deacons for Defense. And in that book, it goes to show you Deacons for Defense was just one of dozens of organizations that when Dr. King came to town, when the civil rights protests came to town, these brothers had guns and these brothers had rules. And if you're white or black, if you cross some rules, you got some hands laid on you. No matter, even the white folks, they got hands laid on them when they crossed the rules, when they broke the rules. That was normal in our society up until the 60s. I think since the 60s, we fought so hard, we just took the men kind of just took a vacation post 1960. You know what I mean? But every time we fought, every time black men have stepped up and said, you know what, these are the rules, I'm writing the rules, and you're going to follow the rules. Every time we've done that, we've won. Every time. Our only issue is we stopped doing it. We started just kind of like, you know what, let them talk, whatever. The decent black men would just go off into our corner and build with our families and just let everyone else run their mouth and do what they do. Now it's time for the decent black men to start talking again and stop accepting that shit and watch the rest of the world follow. The same way they follow our music, the same way they follow sports, the same way they follow us. No matter what we do, they got their own sports. They got their own forms of music. They don't fuck with it until we fuck with it. The same way we got that lead there, we'll have that lead again in less than one generation if we continue to speak up and call out the bullshit. Do what Fred is doing. Don't be afraid, even if it's another black man doing the bullshit. Because just because you black, that don't make you, that don't give you the right to fuck us over just because you black.
I'm glad you put that piece in there, Dewan, because when Samuels was calling out and the people was calling in, it was like, hey, what about, I like the way Umar talked to us. And we just seen what happened with all the money for the school. Like, bruh, like you mean like hey, Dewan, he said, so you mean the guy that's still building the school? And it's funny because it's funny because Dewan, I really think, like, I don't know if y'all know this, but I kind of listen to them spaces some, and I be in those spaces, and the dialogue be kind of good, and sometimes you just don't agree with everything. And like y'all said, a lot of dudes can't take the meat and spit out the bones, and I don't know why. It's like they got a chip in their back, bruh. Like if you say something about a woman, they just go full berserk, bruh. And then like it's almost like you, if you think about it, it's kind of like when we was little kids. If somebody said something about your mama, you was ready to fight. So like they still got it to where instead of just saying something about their mama or saying something that she did wrong, it'd be like, hey man, you still can't say that, bro. So I'll kill you. So they ready to kill you, but then say Black Lives Matter tomorrow though. Huh?
Yep.
Dewan got a great quote about that too, about the a la carte. I learned that from you. The a la carte quote about information.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is. It's a la carte. It's like, think about it. We've already done it. How did we get through school? We did not like, especially if you're black, you didn't like 2/3 of your teachers, but you still learn the quadratic equation. You still learn the Pythagorean theorem.
Right.
You still learn how to write a thesis. You still learn how to write to answer who, what, when, where, and why when you in your English class. I hated my English teacher, but I still, just because and she was a racist bitch. I still learned how to put together an essay and how to structure an essay and how to answer who, what, when, where, and why when I'm talking to somebody. So we've already we already know how to get game from people who don't like us. We already know how to get game from people we don't like. But when it comes to us in the social level, all of a sudden, because you don't like somebody because they said something, you got to throw them all out. Well, if we had that kind of mindset, we would have goddamn never learned nothing in science class. So that's how I look at it, man. Look, man, it's people out there. I'm like, I really don't fuck with them like that. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, there's a tad bit of game I can get from him or her, and then everything else, like, it's people I follow right now on YouTube. I'm not gonna mention their name. I absolutely love what they do, but every now and again they're gonna say some shit like, you know what, I don't know about that, bro, but I'm not gonna throw them out. And that's
I'm glad you said that, Dewan, because that's how it need to be, bro. Like, you have to be able to get different opinions, even though you don't agree with them, and then be able to sit and think about them after you've heard it, and then process it through your thought, your logic, and not go through, I'm going whole emotional. Because, like, I think that's a main problem in our community is like dudes go full blunt emotional. They don't think about nothing. They do something and then they want to come cry and say, hey, save me. Nah, bro. Nah, it don't work like that.
Yeah, and at the same time, you will pay for your whatever if you do make a law and do something, and you say this is the way we should go, and you not listening to the people around you, you're not paying attention, and you want to do your own thing, and you fuck up, you got to, hey, bro, I can't come save you, man. We let you know there's a pothole right there. You still step in it. It's like it works both ways. You know what I mean? You got to be able to take what people say and get some substance out of it, and at the same time, know when to sit back and listen. Because there's certain things Fred has said, like especially about the nation, that made me just sit back and watch. I didn't come out when Fred first started talking about the nation, and I'm not even Nation Islam. I don't even fuck with them like that. But I do see certain things that I
agree with myself too.
And so when Fred started talking, my initial reaction was to be like, man, Fred, I don't know about this, man. You know, that's what I'm thinking in my mind. But I was like, you know what? if Fred is putting in all his work, Fred's the one talking to Malcolm X's daughter, not me. Fred's the one talking to these people, not me. So he may know a little bit more about something this than I do. So before I go running my mouth, because emotionally I want to come back and say something, let me just sit back and watch for a little bit. And as I sat back and watched, then Fred had that interview on here with Wesley Muhammad. I was like, okay, let me keep watching.
Yeah, Dewan, what it turned into was basically how the women do Kevin. They didn't refute the facts. They just went to emotional arguments. You see what I'm saying? Like when you start going to emotional arguments, bro, you lost. It's over. You lost. I just watch you go full emotional, and then I watch you lose because you lost.
It's three. I look at life like this. It's 360. Everything in life is 360. Everything adds up to 360 when it comes to understanding. That's a circle. That's a triangle. That's a rhombus. Math teaches you life, and math teaches you if you want the whole story, you gotta get it back to 360. Whether you're talking about a trapezoid, a pyramid, a circle, a square, a box, a rectangle, they're all different forms of 360. One thing we know about geometry teaches us, the way I'm looking at it from my point of view, that's what they call it, point of view. Your view of a situation is going to be over here with this. And I could be 100,000% right about what I see. But if you're on the other side of the stadium, or whether you're on you may be on level 100 or level 300, you're going to see a different perspective of the exact same moment. Like I was there on Tuesday when Dave Chappelle got rushed on stage. From my angle, it looked like the dude came out from backstage. But when I saw from another angle, I saw he hopped on the replay. I saw he hopped on the stage. Now, what if I spend my time all day rushing that? I'm right. He came from behind the stage. I'm right. I would have missed the whole lesson from the story of trying to be right because somebody else had an angle that I didn't see. And luckily for me, I'm wise enough to know that. Let me just sit back and watch somebody else from a different angle because maybe they see something. And then once you say what you got to say, Craig say what he got to say, the next man say what he got to say. If we sit around and have a conversation, we can compare our angles to get the whole 360. But if we 10 toes down in our perception of what just happened, we're never going to get the full story. We're just going to get a small point of view.
Point taken.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I got to get
I'm
back.
dropping off too, Fred, man. Good night, brothers. Glad to be on with y'all. Have a good one, bro.
Appreciate you, Juan. I don't know why your name didn't pop up, but on my phone. Appreciate you calling.
I'm about to get out and do my music show right now.
All right, appreciate you, dog.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, D.
Have a good one.
Yeah, all the time. Corey Lee, man, that was a great conversation. Shout out to Corey Lee Boxing. Hey, this motherfucker love European fighters. First it's Usyk, now it's Beterbiev. Damn. Yeah, Arthur Beterbiev will be a top 5 pound fighter after June 18th or 16th, whenever he's fighting. Go subscribe to my man, Corey Lee Boxing. Let's get Corey Lee's algorithms up. Hey, Corey, you got to interview me, man, so I can post it, and then they'll come over there. But you got to play like a video. Corey Lee gives it to Fred Hawthorne from Barbershop Conversations or some shit like that. You know, they just Dapper Dons. I kind of want to get her on the show. I just don't want the conversation to go left. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to reach out to her for a minute. I love her point of view. I love her perspectives. And but she's older and mature, and I'm pretty sure she can handle a young, rambunctious, or a younger than her rambunctious person, because obviously we're going to center around the Nation of Islam and all that. But I really want to get her on the show, and she's not hard to get a hold of neither. The elder Ali, Mrs. Ali, told black women that they were out of order from the book she wrote in the 90s. Black women were against her, loud and hateful. Now look at her. She's definitely one of the spokespersons, right? By far. What's up, Kane? What's up, Kane? What's up, man? Miami. Y'all almost pulled it out, man. Y'all almost. Oh, you just want to listen? Okay, I got you.
Hold on, give me 1 second, bro. Yeah, get my headphones on. My bad, bro. I was honestly organizing.
No, I just read it. You just wanted to listen. My bad.
No, but I do want to say, bro, you were right, bro. I'm glad you were right about the Bivol.
because I mean it would have cost me big bread. So luckily I hedged the bet.
Mm-hmm.
So thank God for you, bro. Bro, because my brother, he barely watches too, and he's like, there's just no way they give him this fight. Like he's talking about Canelo. I'm like, bro, like, how are they gonna even give him this fight? I don't think he won one round. He was getting his ass whooped.
I don't see
and like usually with the Canelo fights, like he doesn't usually get backed up like that. Like the guy was backing his ass up, just throwing 4, 5, 6, 7. He just didn't stop. And Canelo didn't. He just like keep coming. He's like, all right, I'll keep coming. Well, he just keeps training at him. So like honestly, it was just kind of crazy. And then I honestly thought it would be a draw, but in my mind, I was like, I feel like people would just go crazy if it was a draw, because like, how could it have possibly been a draw? I don't know, but that just shows you how much of a star he is.
Yeah, that was sad that it was 115, 113 all the way.
Yeah, they try to honestly rob him, because honestly, bro, like he beat the dog shit out of him. Like he beat his ass.
Big time.
Like because like I don't know if Canelo's ever been beaten up that bad before and by anyone. I don't know if Floyd, because I mean, bro, when he fought Floyd, I had to be like 10 years old. So like I didn't really watch that fight.
Mm-hmm.
But like this is like the first time I've ever really seen him just get like this like dog. Like he had no will.
Mm-mm.
No, crazy.
It was it was 9-3, 10-2. 9-3, 10-2, easy.
Yeah, a bunch of people I saw had it pretty much like that. Like they said maybe he won 1 or 2 rounds.
Easily. 9-3, 10-2. 8-4 is too much. 8-4.
Yeah, bro, I thought he just got destroyed, man. I just didn't see how he won any rounds.
He did.
So what, you think he ends up leaving Reynoso?
No, he's not going to leave Reynoso. But they're just going to go to the lab and do what they do. And
I mean, I know he's a loyal guy, but like, bro, if Reynoso's not bringing anything to the table, I mean, Reynoso, you can't really discredit him for the Stevenson fight, because bro, Stevenson's just on a whole nother level from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't really discredit him for that. But like this Canelo one, like Canelo, bro, like I guess Bebo is a big time fighter, but again, no one really knows him. So like the name, like I didn't know him like as a person before like this fight. So like when you said he was the favorite, that caught my eye, and like I knew like the odds makers, he was like plus 300, so I knew that there was some people believing in him.
Mm-hmm.
But like as Canelo, like you just never expect him to lose.
No, and not many people did. But the moment this fight was signed, I said everybody, people complained about this fight. The day it got signed, I came on here and said, y'all gonna be surprised because Bivol's gonna win and it's gonna be a great fight. Oh no, Fred, this is the worst thing ever. He's ducking. I said he gonna get his ass beat, y'all. The day it got signed, whatever day that was, they announced it was the day I went live and I told y'all he gonna beat, man. I've seen him in the gym.
They should have been thanking you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's been waiting for him to get his ass beat. They've been tired of his ass. So I mean, they should have been they should have been riding with you.
Yeah.
But for sure, Fred, if you can put me back in the in the waiting room, that would be back.
Appreciate you.
Dollar, bro.
All right, all the time. That Feeling Podcast, man. How y'all doing over there?
What's good, Fred? How you, man?
Man, I'm super, man. I appreciate you coming on the platform. Thank you.
Man, appreciate you for having me on, man. Congrats on the movie coming out, man.
Oh,
really excited about it. Trailer's looking amazing.
Ooh.
Congrats, brother.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Just my stomach just fell.
Yo, man, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Yeah,
I keep hearing you saying you're gonna see black people gonna see exactly how much you love them. So yeah. I'm excited about it. That shit makes me excited.
Ooh, y'all gonna realize how much I love y'all on this film, man. It's everybody talk about doing something, but now this is a piece of art that's gonna stand the test of time. I'm not comparing it to Martin Luther King's speech. I think that speech is a bit outdated with respect to Martin Luther King. Not a bit. I think it's outdated with respects to our fight, not respects to like from an optimistic standpoint. It's beautiful. It's perfect. But I think we got to go through war to get peace. And I heard Michi X. I want to give her credit for this. She says, Black people aren't afraid to die. Black people aren't afraid to go to jail. We just do it against each other.
That's some deep shit.
And I said, whoa. And her interview was tonight. on Tasha K's. I just got hip to Tasha K this year or late last year. So from the Kevin Samuels interview, ironically enough. But yeah, I'm looking forward to her interview tonight. I'm gonna watch it. So
dope, man, dope. But yeah, I was one of the people like you, man, with Canelo. I've only went against Canelo on 3 occasions. 2 of them I happen to be right. That's Floyd, Lara, and Bivol. And you could argue Lara beat him.
I thought he did.
I thought he did. So when this fight got signed, I was just like you. I'm like, this ain't gonna be easy. He's gonna have to walk through fire. He has to, because those boxers that like to keep you at range, Canelo has problems with. He has real problems with.
Facts.
So when this fight got signed, I knew, and by round 8 of that fight, I was like, he has nothing for Bivol.
Nothing to offer.
Nothing to offer him. You done hit him with your best shots, and he's eating these. Like, you need to, and that's the thing with Canelo, man. He needs to learn how to. I don't know if he knows how to adjust on the fly, but that's something that he needs to pick up, adjusting on the fly. Because all the great fighters that he's fighting are doing, when he's in those close fights, those people are making adjustments on the fly. So it's gonna be interesting. I wonder what he's gonna do after this. Everybody's in the chat saying he should go to 168 and they fight there, but even there, Bivol may lose a little bit of power, but you won't lose the footwork. Actually, probably get better.
Bivol ain't going to 68.
I doubt he will, but if that were the case, I don't see a scenario in which Canelo beats him.
I don't either. He would have to commit to the body 3 or 4 or 5 punch combinations,
but he's open.
Yeah, and he's too cute. And he's too cute. He's too cute of a fighter to commit to something like that.
Yeah,
you know.
And he I don't think he would want to leave himself open. Not for Bivol.
Nah. Because he landed that hook about 5 times, and Canelo was like, "Damn." Yeah, I saw his face.
Yeah,
his right arm went.
What is this? Where's this shit coming from?
Big facts. Big facts.
Yeah, man. He gonna have to figure something out.
Yeah.
And I'm like you, he ain't leaving Reynoso.
He wouldn't. No, he wouldn't leave Reynoso under any circumstances. Canelo is a very loyal guy. He would have to betray him or keep him along and add someone else to it. But like I said, I've said this since day one of my channel. Latino fighters need to hire a black trainer because your defining fight will always be against Shakur Stevenson, Floyd Mayweather. Tyson Fury did it. He would nowhere in hell he would have beat Deontay Wilder with his first trainer. No way. Wilder would have caught him. And Wilder caught him with the other guy. But the fact that he made him believe from Crunk Gym. I mean,
they boosted his confidence to another level. Like stepping in the ring with him he knew because he knew his game plan. Right. He knew what his game plan was. He wasn't going in there willy-nilly. And 9 times out of 10, either you getting stopped or he's gonna outbox you. It's plain and simple. When he's already a great boxer.
Facts. No, big facts.
Yeah, I believe you on that.
No, without a shadow of a doubt. And I think Mexican fighters shouldn't even be listening. They need to be listening to hip hop in the gym. Because black people got a drum. It's a drum.
Oh, the rhythm.
Yes, it's a cadence.
The rhythm.
It's a cadence. It's a cadence. It's not in. I don't know what kind of music they call it. Banda music, and y'all say what the name of the music is in the chat. White people don't have drums. That's why they can't dance. That white cultures don't have drums.
It's not ingrained in their soul.
Oh, so they don't. Black people come from the drums, so that's why we're so athletically inclined. We can dance. We can stay in tune. You know what I mean? Even our speaking cadences is on beat. When you go to church and that motherfucker be on the organ, the voice connects with the organ.
Yeah,
Because
even the preacher.
Yes, it's a cadence. It's
Yeah,
a
even the
cadence that
preacher.
I would never, like, if I had a Mexican fighter, he would be listening to hip hop all day in the gym, all day. Not out of disrespect for their culture, but I know in order for him to be great, he got to beat Pernell Whitaker. In order for
he can't be that.
to beat Floyd Mayweather. That's it. And history has proven that Latino fighters fall short, and they protect them against it until they absolutely have to, or they get robbed.
Yep.
That's
that 115, 113. That was crazy.
Right.
They were trying to give him that, but that was just like the Floyd fight. Like Floyd outboxed that man for 12 rounds, and they still gave him a split decision.
Right.
So, but that goes back to you guys' point. Shout out to Juan too, because Juan came on here spitting some shit. Yeah, it's a business. You know what I mean? It's a business.
I'm fixing the audio. So
go ahead, brother.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. You good?
Did the audio just go out? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah, there we go. Now we're back now.
All right, cool. Cool.
But yeah, man, I think that drums got to be a part of it. And I mean, even having someone play the drum while you're working out, I don't know. But people are going to see it as like, oh no, it's impossible. But you rarely see, thank you, Rob. You rarely see Latino fighters beating an A-level black fighter. You rarely see it. It's like far and in between.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yeah. It's the drums. It's the drums, man. We've been playing freeze tag. We come out the womb playing freeze tag. We come out the womb doing this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Put a basketball in a 9-year-old boy's hand. Just throw it to him. 9 times out of 10, he gonna catch it and dribble it. You know what I mean? And shoot it and, you know, twirl it or do something like that. You know what I mean? That's just it. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
I see it in Lincoln. He's not a great athlete at all, but I see his gait, like how he moves, you know, and I see it especially in Kennedy. Kennedy is like that, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just watching them move, and the rhythm is there. Yeah,
exactly.
I get what you're saying.
Exactly.
Like my son plays sports, and his first year I was shocked because he's got moves, he can juke. Yeah. I was like, where did you get this from? You're 5, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You've been playing Ron Isley. That's why. You play Ron Isley. You play. I don't know no family that don't play maze. You know what I mean? Happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for real. And that genetic buildup is from the drum. I believe it.
Now you are right about that. You are right about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but yeah, it is what it is, man. So
yeah, man. But hey, man, thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you.
I got to get up out of here. Looking forward to seeing you again, man. I got to catch you at one of these fights, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back out there. I'm gonna get back out for sure. At some point.
Yeah, man. Just let me know.
For sure, I will.
All right, man.
All right, thank you, man. And make sure you guys go subscribe to That Feelings podcast, man. Go subscribe, man. Awesome podcast, man. I thank you guys for having me on, man. You know what I mean? And I'm looking forward to going back on them real soon. Yeah, man. It's that drum is fucking them. I'm gonna be in Dallas this month, and next month I want to link with Earl and get some dope filming. I just messaged just yeah, I will. Okay, not a problem. Hopefully I get to see Earl and Jordan. Fred, if you heard a white academician say that about a drum, would it be racist? No. Jimmy the Greek said it in so many words. You know what I mean? Cameron Duncan said it in so many words. You know, it is what it is, man. It's science. I mean, why the fuck are we disputing science? What's up, man?
What's up?
How you feel?
Let me turn it down.
Turn me down, turn me up. We about to get this Jay-Z on.
Well, Fred, man, I wanted to really talk to you because, I watch you every night.
Thank you, and thank you for that.
I got my wife watching you every night because she says that you're such a narcissist. She just likes to watch it and laugh. But, seriously.
Gotta be. I'm the only one betting on me.
I mean, you gotta bet on you. You know what? Bevo said something in his post-fight interview on his broken words. I appreciate that he actually tried to connect with the fan through speaking English. Canelo never does that, even though he understands English very clearly. They'll speak to him in English and he'll reply in Mexican. He's still on code. But Bevo said something. He said, yeah, I believed in myself. If I don't believe in myself.
Shout out to all the Spanish people that's responding in Mexican too. Shout out to all of them.
I don't get it. They speak to you in perfect English and they understand everything, but then respond to you in Mexican like you didn't speak English to them. It's amazing. But again, it's staying on code. This is why
they be speaking that Mexican, don't they?
Yeah, this is why you never see a Mexican or Latin fighter hire or swallow their pride and hire a black trainer because they're so on code. But I want to go off topic a little bit because I see a lot of stuff on the channel, Shop Fred with the channel, and there's a lot of I'm not gonna say hate, but disparaging remarks regarding the good Dr. Umar. I know a lot of you guys or a lot of people feel like he's a part of a scam or he's putting together something similar to Marcus Garvey. We're taking the money and promising something, but it's not there. Being as though you were in education, I just want you and some of the listeners and some of the members and subscribers to really, I think if you could possibly speak to knowing the perils and the difficulty of opening a school.
I've never attempted to.
No, I'm not saying you attempted, but you worked in a school.
Yeah, for 7 years.
Everything, You know everything it takes to run the day-to-day of a school that's already up and running. The facilities, the principals, the vice principals, the students, the children, the counselors, the guidance counselors, the nurse, all the employees, all the paperwork. There's usually, if it's an independent school or private school, there's usually some type of board of trustees. There's another board to take care of the administrative things. And there's another board to take care of academics, another board to take care of financials. So let's imagine that we're trying to build a school from the ground up. And we got this one person who specifically said from day one, I'm building a school for one group of people, Black boys, from this age to that age. I don't want any outside money from the government. I don't want any large donations from any specific group outside of being Black. And I'm not going to take your money if you feel like you want a voice in my independent school. Now, if we can sit there and conceptualize that and just put it on a level of buying a property, how hard do you think that'll be?
I believe it's exceptionally challenging. I think we have a great example of King Randall down in Albany, Georgia, doing a phenomenal job. He's very transparent. He puts his lists on Amazon and people buy it. They send it in. They actually get to see what they buy get installed. And he's actually doing the work. He actually has a group of kids that he actually taught out of his house. And Umar Johnson wasn't transparent as it pertains to how he's spending the money and his taxes. Like I saw on Pocket Watching with JT. If you guys don't know who that is, Pocket Watching JT does the research on all the paperwork and stuff in terms of the community. And he said he listed he didn't get not one donation for 3 years, and he's put it up on the screen. And I said, damn, I never donated to him. And the reason why I don't donate to big black conglomerates, honestly, is because of Umar Johnson and Jay Morrison. I wait for something to get erected and stuff like that. And like, I'm going to make a donation to King Randall at some point. And I'm just proud of that young man. I'm very, very proud of that young man. He's 22 years old and he's doing a phenomenal job, and he's instilling structure and discipline. And I'm not saying that Umar Johnson doesn't want to build a school, but now it's trying for him to be transparent, because 10 years is a long time. If you failed at something for 10 years, because basically you either have a school or you don't have a school, right? So you either fail or you succeed in 10 years. You can't be, somewhere in the middle between I want it and I got it. Shout out to Drake. And I think that it's time for him to show and tell. We need proof of concept. It's like me. Like I can't say I'm A when I'm all the way down to Z, or vice versa. So I think your brother Umar got to start showing these things.
Yeah, I understand that tremendously, but I'm not. I can't say that I'm trying to be a staunch advocate for Brother Umar. Just look at things for what it is, and then I do when it comes to certain people, when it comes to philanderers in our community who like to use the red, black, and green, or like to use being black to line their pockets. Like, I look at Jay Morrison totally different than Umar, regarding the people who make a lot of money from just talking about it. I feel like one thing that he said in particular is, what would you like me to do regarding my finances regarding the school? Would you like me to put all of it on YouTube? I've seen him once, maybe twice, discuss and outline something at an educational forum where he had to. I've seen the JT thing with JT, which I'm familiar with my state, Pennsylvania, my city, Philadelphia, and I'm familiar with Delaware. Probably there's most people know there's no taxes, so I'm understanding where they tried to say the taxes that's owed and due. And then I looked at what people were saying about what was that, the charitable donation issue with the state sent something out. They send those out literally to every little business I can say that's been a charitable organization that's solicited funds has received that censor or the paperwork stating that you're suspended from collecting funds until you do X, Y, and Z. And it could be so minuscule as not crossing a T or dotting an I, or you could be actually being nefarious. So I'm not saying that he's not, but I'm not saying he is, but it's the things that people are bringing to the forefront regarding him. I know it's easy to say, you know what, this guy's been collecting money, but we don't know how much he's collected. I can't tell you how much he collected, but then the thing of saying proof of concept, this man wouldn't, initially it was, okay, this guy does not a real doctor. Then he had to prove that. Then, what is he doing with the money? The man has 2 big, bright yellow schools on the corner of a block. Like, I don't understand what people don't understand about what are you doing with the money? And these schools are literally probably 10 years old. And if anybody knows about education, it's hard to go to have a school to say that they're only 10 years old. And this school that literally, when it was built 10 years ago, cost almost $20 million, well, almost $10 million.
Right.
So if we know how much it cost 10 years ago and how much it costs to make a school, build a school, or acquire one, you kind of can see, not proof of concept, but it's not like the man is sitting over here going in Gucci every day and saying, oh, I'm still building a school, give me the money.
Right.
We have this guy with 2 big yellow school buildings that are his. When he's saying, I'm operating on donations myself. I don't have a board. I don't have a group of investors. I'm not taking any state money because I don't want them to determine what I teach, how I teach, and what curriculum I can offer. So I just hope people look at it and put their thinking cap on, especially people who purchase property. If we know how, not hard, but the paperwork that's included to just purchase a residential home, even if you're a first time buyer or if you're an investor, you know what you, Fred, you have real estate. You know what you have to do to purchase a property. You know what you have to do to maintain a property. You know what you have to do if you have a property for 2 to 3 years. You have to make sure the taxes on it. You have to make sure the mortgage payments on it. If you're deciding to purchase a mortgage, you have to know what you have done in order to maintain a property just to live in. So imagine that you're taking on something as big as a school.
How much have you donated? How much have you donated to Umar?
Personally?
Yes.
I've donated to, I want to say about 7,500.
Whoa.
And I have no issues with it because guess what?
Man.
I literally took 3,500 and put it on the Sixers. 2 weeks ago, I put 2,500 on them to win the game. So I've lost the money. I'm not saying, I've lost money on stupid shit. So if it ever pans out that he didn't took the money and went and gambled it all up, guess what?
Hey, it's something about 750 in this shot. Champion Heart Cooking with the Champ, aka 750, gave.
Oh no, I didn't. Not to 7,500.
No, what?
Because the one thing about this man, it's not like he's not available. He's always in the mix.
Man, why you didn't let me get my joke off, man? Why you didn't let me? Why you didn't let me get my joke off, man? Damn, man, you just killed my joke. Somebody needed to laugh. Someone needed to laugh right now.
Well,
you just ruined my damn
every
joke.
time somebody disparages Umar, they laugh. Then when you talk about Jay Morrison, I mean, you can go all day on him. That particular thing he put together was amazing. Everybody's seen it was a scheme. But if you fell for it, you fell for it. I hope people will just look at it through the lens of reality. You have one man doing something that most people do. If it's done appropriately, it takes a collection of people and a group of people, an institution to put together. So building institutions is hard as itself. But if you build an institution alone where you're depending on grassroots donating, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in 5 years. I don't know where the 10-year mark came in, but it's not going to happen when you only have just you and supporters that you're saying you're getting. And a man buying 2 schools, like buying properties, if he never had a property, I'm going to say where the money is. But at least when he bought those properties, he bought some goodwill with me. Last thing, Fred,
yes,
if I might, who do you have for boxing related for the Tank Davis Rolly fight? Because
I got Tank.
Tank all the way. You don't think that they're going to try and put the screws to Tank?
They can't.
As far as getting,
they
can't you?
Rolly's that good. I mean, excuse me, Tank's that good. Tank is a monster, man. Tank
definitely is a monster. He's the best thing in boxing. Besides Wilder, he to me is the best drawing boxer.
Oh God, man! Hey, I need $7,500, dog. If you wanna, if you want to donate $7,500, man.
All right, I don't. Let's put you like Tank. Let's make a small wager then. If you want to make a wager, you put that.
How much you want to bet? How much you want? No, how much you want to bet?
Well, Tank, I bet a little $2,000. You
taking Rolly?
And I'm taking Rolly, and I do you one better, Fred. I give you a ticket to the fight, so I can get.
Hold up. We're gonna bet $2,000. How are we gonna get the $2,000? No, because I want this shit signed, sealed, delivered tonight.
You didn't just hear me say,
tonight.
Fred, you didn't just hear me say I will give you a ticket to the fight.
No, it's fine. So I'm not going to the fight because it's Memorial Day weekend, so I gotta do some family stuff. So, but anyways, I'll bet you $2,000. No, I'm betting you $2,000.
I'm gonna shoot you a DM.
Okay, perfect.
On my IG.
Perfect.
I'm gonna shoot you a. We're gonna have my Instagram. I'm gonna shoot you all my information. I'm gonna give you my 215 number, my 915, everything.
All right, let's do it. When
Rolly win.
Oh, I'm getting you $2,000.
After Rolly win, I'm gonna be in
Monday morning. I'll send you $2,000.
Ain't no Monday morning. That fight over on Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday morning when the rooster crow.
I don't know how do you send $2,000 because you can't send $2,000 through Cash App.
Cash App. Yes,
no, you can't. You only can send $500 at a time. They raised it.
You can send up to $2,500 a day. Like you can send.
Oh, okay. Well, we good then. We good.
Cash App, Apple Pay, whatever how you want to. I'm gonna shoot you a DM, and I will.
Done deal.
I really feel like,
man, don't go hiding on me now. Don't go hiding on me.
Listen, I don't hide from nobody.
All right.
I ain't no stranger. You don't run from no fight. I'm gonna shoot you. Like I said, I'm gonna shoot you DM. We can go from there. And the money that I went off you, I'm gonna donate to Umar. So with your name on it. I'm just no Fred Hawthorne in the barbershop. No cat.
We got it. Everybody heard it. We got a $2,000 bet, man. Let me screenshot your motherfucking number right now, nigga. Hey, we calling this nigga live. We calling you live, baby. Live.
You got the number. I give you my 915 number, and I'm
all right. DM.
You got the number. You put in $2,000. You want to put some more? Whatever you want to donate to my man Umar is what you feel like donating.
Nah, I'm good.
No problem.
2,000 is good. I was only about to bet 500, but shit. I mean, I can't look a gift horse in the mouth. You know what I mean? Shit.
We gonna put this in. Listen, you know how many people thought Canelo was gonna win? A lot of people thought.
Okay,
Canelo
I'm glad yeah. Underdog. Rue, come on. You can do it, Tony.
You ain't
Tony
got
the
to tell me
Tiger.
I want to do it.
Come on, Tony the Tiger.
I'm making a bet with FanDuel, making one with you. I got a couple bets going around,
man.
For sure. So
man, let me tell you something. As long as you call in and make these bets, man, you can speak as much Mexican as you want. Okay, as much Mexican as you want.
Listen, you got the number. I'm gonna shoot your DM right now, and we locked in from there.
I'm in. Hey, my word is my bond. I can't get back on this show if I lose $2,000 to you. So hey, my money good. My money good because I gotta pay it. I gotta pay it. Everybody. No, we ain't hanging up. Hell no. I want my $2,000. Hell, I just made $2,000. That's more than I make off YouTube.
If we can do the type of escrow, whatever.
No, we're gonna do something. I think PayPal got an escrow.
Oh, they do? Okay,
yeah.
They do because
PayPal got an escrow.
My little brother, he bets people. They got some things. He bet people online.
Yeah.
Put the money in escrow until you win. We'll figure that out. But the DM is going to come from the last. It got 43 at the end. You'll see it. I DM'd you before, and we gonna rock out.
Yeah, I'm with you. $2,000.
I'm going to
$2,000. I'm good. $2,000. I'm good.
Umar, and you can't say that you ain't donate to that man.
I didn't donate there. I lost a bet. If I lose it, man, if I lose to you, man, I ain't going live Sunday. Nah, I'm joking. Man, it's May 29th. I see you May 29th.
If you lose,
and I'm gonna pay you online. I'm gonna pay you live on the show. I'm gonna pay you live on the show. Sunday, I'm paying you live on the show if I lose.
No problem.
Mm-hmm.
No cat. I would love my money right there.
All right.
Where we silent heroes, right? Got you.
Yeah.
About to have my DM 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm stalking your ass, nigga. Shit.
You ain't got to stalk me. I'm around.
All right, good.
You got it. You check it DM in a little bit. Yeah.
Mm.
And you got the number. So what you can do is shoot me a text, and then I'll send you a little what is it? A little cash app link, like $1 or something, so we can be already locked in. So it won't be no fraudulent transactions when my money come over. So you know what I mean? We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Peace.
All right, Fred. I'm gonna get back in the chat, man. You enjoy the rest of the night.
Peace.
I was trying to hold tight to Kyle come in, but he ain't pop up yet.
Kyle right here, man.
Oh, I don't even see him on the job.
You right here? You right here?
Yeah, definitely. I ain't think it's right.
Hey, let me get a $300 from you.
You want to put 300 on it? That's cool. I like Rolly that bad.
All right, I'll take that 400.
You want?
I got 10 400.
We going to sit there. And when that money comes, don't forget you have to make this money in payment of donation to the FBMG Academy. No cap.
What the fuck is that?
Tell him, Fred. Fred, you know
Umar Johnson. He's gonna donate our winnings to Umar Johnson. So
what kind of dumb
so how much are you betting?
Hold on, Fred. Hold on, Fred. Hold on. So you telling me you gonna give a nigga that ain't built a fucking he ain't put up a fucking light in the community. You gonna give him your money? You out your fucking mind.
Right, the man just bought 2 buildings. Like, what don't you get about
what buildings? What buildings?
the 2 buildings that he owned that he put on YouTube every day. He own the 2 big, bright yellow buildings. You can't miss it. That's why I'm mad when he's doing it. He got ugliest color buildings in the world.
Let me nip this shit in the bud real fast. All right, let me end this shit real quick, because I would hate for you to just give away money. You might as well just give it back to me. You know what I'm saying? Real talk though, you ain't gonna be able to donate shit, but the money you owe me and Fred, make sure you have our money in our pennies. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want.
We gonna figure out. I even offer Fred a ticket to come out so I can get my money.
I got to spend time with the family that weekend, and it's like 2 weeks. Yeah, I gotta do.
Man, everybody going to see that. Anybody finna see that murder? So we can be in this to a goddamn murder.
I want
that. It's crazy. It's almost sold out. I think it's. I don't know.
It's gonna sell well. It's definitely gonna sell well. Tank sales.
I jumped on it when we had the American Express pre-sale, and I bought 10 tickets so I could resell them, and I only got like 4 left. They didn't like it. I don't know if it's sold out, but I know the floor seats were sold out, and I done got my money times 3 already. So I'm saying,
everybody want to bet you now. Everybody want to bet you. Everybody want to bet you. Kane in the back said, "Get me in."
He must hit the lotto or something. I don't know what the hell he got going on.
Guess what? Everybody felt this way about Canelo yesterday too. Yeah,
this nigga bet. Hey, I appreciate you, dog.
Canelo.
Hey,
how many people you think put the mortgage on Canelo last night?
Well, let them. I don't know nothing about them. Hey, I know what I know.
We thought Canelo. We thought he was gonna put the. I thought he was gonna put the stipulations in the contract. This is the first contract he didn't put the stipulations in the contract. So right. I didn't know that. If I'd have known that he didn't do the rehydration clause, I wouldn't even have fucked with it. I didn't bet on it anyway. I didn't really give a fuck about the fight. I'm just saying, once I heard that he didn't do the rehydration clause, and this is what I always tell y'all, Fred, you know this. Once I see a dude walk into the arena with his girl, and they all in the locker room campaigning and champagning and campaigning, I automatically know they're gonna lose.
All on the record, dancing in the video.
You
know what I'm saying? I know they're gonna lose every time. Listen, I love Deontay Wilder, but when I seen his girl with him at that fight, I said, "Oh shit, ain't that fuck?" What, Fred? When I tell you when I seen Ugas with his girl, I said it's a wrap. He done? He just got some pussy in the car.
Yeah, I just want to help you out with your bet. How much are y'all betting? 400 or 300?
100.
All right, I don't want no nigga on no.
No, that's what I'm saying. How much y'all betting, Kyle? 400 or 300?
When you see Devontae and the
how much
with his girl,
100
all on his head and all that. Don't try to say, "Oh, I don't."
You only betting 100? Kyle, you betting 100 or 300?
100. That's all I can put in escrow right now. I can't really be.
He's putting 100. He's putting 100.
Fred, you can. I'm on 1%. You got that DM I sent you, right?
Hope I did. I better did. Shit.
You got it right. Cause my phone about to die. I'm gonna be locked in. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, I got you, Jay. Yeah, we in here, nigga.
Right.
We in here, nigga.
We in there. Just make all funds applicable to cash yet, and make sure it's gonna be the donation and care.
All right, nigga. All right, don't go. Hey, nah.
Listen,
you said a whole lot. You said a whole lot.
I mean, what? Man, by the time your movie might be out,
my movie will be out in 11 days. Yeah, why don't you go buy 10 copies of that? Why don't you go buy 10? Go buy 10 copies of that. Go buy 10 copies.
I'm already on you. I think I got a copy already. I don't know about that. No, what's the question, Fred? What's the runtime on it?
I don't know yet. The editor's in there. I don't know. It's only about 30 minutes. He's in here. Trey's in here. He's listening for a hot sec. I don't know. I don't know tomorrow. I'm spending the whole day with him tomorrow. We're going to hang out.
I paid $5 for 5 minutes. So I knew last time I was cool with it, but I need to know what the runtime is so I know what I'm looking at.
All right, cool.
So I'm definitely on it. And
okay,
we'll talk again before Memorial Day weekend for sure.
You call in at least twice a week, so we good. We used to. Sure. You used to. He's about to go running. This thing about to go running.
No, I can't every time I call in, I can never. This is the first
I
time.
know.
And I'll be in the chat like, yo, what's wrong with the phone? All the time.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Peace. Kyle, you said 100?
Yeah, the reason being is
no. You squandering opportunities. 100?
Yeah, because listen, I'm gonna tell you, Fred, I don't have the money to just put aside right now.
Wow.
I know, man. I know.
You don't get gifts like this. You don't get gifts like that. Nigga would have said 10 grand. The nigga would have said, oh, my bad. I hit the wrong button. He would have said 10 grand. I would have been like, okay, I'm gonna pay you $5. We gotta do 5,000 or 8,000 increments. So I would be like, shit. Shit. Bet. Bet. Oh man, 561. What's up?
Hey, Fred.
What's up?
What's going on, man? I'm enjoying the show right now.
Appreciate you, dog. I just made $2 grand, dog. I'm good.
Man, you definitely did make $2 grand. Easy money. Hey, shoot, I would have been on there too, betting him another $2 grand.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, and you trying to help your brother out? I would have asked the uncle down the street. Hey, let me borrow $2 grand, put on this other bet.
Right.
I'll give you 20%.
Right. But it doesn't matter because I can't lose because I'm gonna hedge it. Vegas was it 9-1? I'm gonna hedge it. See, Fred knows how to do money. Kyle, I would have gave you the play, but you wasn't listening to me. I'm like, 100. You could have hedged it for $50.
Yes,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Fred don't play when it comes to money. Like, man, he said $2 grand. I'm like, oh, that's easy. That's easy. That's easy money. That's easy money. I'm gonna just hedge it.
I'm into a sure bet, and Javante Tank Davis is next to a sure bet against Rolly. One punch, Air Romero.
Facts.
But yeah, man, I definitely checks and balances. Definitely looking forward to it coming out.
Thank you.
I've been reposting from the Cam Cone page. But yeah, what are we talking about tonight? Canelo's loss.
Canelo's loss or speaking Mexican. Your choice.
Okay, so what I was doing this morning, I was teaching my wife how to box.
Oh, right? Dope.
And I was telling her about why Canelo lost. And I was showing her that the guy really can't say his name right now, but how he was showing the jab in front of Canelo face, like just shooting the jab. And I was showing her like just flashing the jab alone will distract your opponent from doing what that person needs to do. And that's pretty much what the guy did all night. He just flashed the jab in front of him, moved, turned, and just kept it moving. So Canelo has definitely a problem with boxers, period. He needs to get out of that phase of always running down on people. That's his style, that's his niche. Run down on people, move forward, but he needs to get away from that. Only time he stays still is on the ropes, and he needs to get away from that. I think in the rematch he's going to do well. It seemed like he was out of it. as your friend said, like he got one off before he came to the came to the stadium. He was looking very lethargic. So he 168 is going to fare him better. But he's always he always loses energy 9, 10, and 11, 12. So he needs to get that together, or he needs to retire. What you think?
I don't think he needs to retire. He got a lot of money out there. I think he needs to go back down to 168 and go make the fights that we ultimately want to see. Maybe he should do one fight at a time. Who would be the first fight? Charlo would be the first fight in September, or fight Triple G, then come back with Charlo early next year, and then Benavidez. Because now, but if he wins, he's right back at being Canelo. Like if he beats Triple G, he's right back.
Okay. So he's Benavidez is a boxer. Charlo is kind of a boxer. So I mean, he's pretty much seem like he's gonna have like, if not 1, 2 losses in his next 2 bouts if he decided to go that route. And I remember you saying something the other week about him having a 3-fight deal with the Zona, I believe. Or what was the 3-fight deal with?
The Zone, yeah.
The Zone. And so if he gets a rematch clause, does that count as a?
That's a good question. I would think so from a financial standpoint, because I know they got stipulations in the contract. So I don't know that, but maybe it's a network option. But he's winning his next fight because they got to get Canelo back on the winning side. No, I'm just saying he's winning his next fight. Like it's he's not fighting Bivol next. I think cooler heads will prevail, and he should go fight Triple G. And he should let Bivol fight the winner of Joe Smith, and Arthur better be there. But he's not prepared for that. Not at all. He dared to be great.
And so
took a shot from half court and missed.
So the other week you were talking about like his trainer not being such a good trainer. Do you think he needs to replace his trainer?
I don't think he needs to replace him because they have a relationship. It's similar to what I would say about like Kenny Porter and Sean Porter. I think you should have added something. And I think Canelo needs to add something. He needs to add a trainer. Where is he training? In San Diego? Well, I mean, but it doesn't matter. At what he pays, a trainer would relocate for him. So trainers typically don't relocate. You know, that you got to go to them. But what he's making a fight and how much he can afford to pay, they'll relocate. So he has access to anyone.
Okay. So his trainer has a good mouthpiece. So that he should definitely keep him for that. And get someone else to definitely, show him how to move efficiently.
Right.
He doesn't know how to do that. That's probably the reason why he has a hard time in the later rounds getting air. Right. I don't know if he does any sprints or anything like that, but he definitely has a ability to lose gas towards the end of the round. Or not the end of the round, just the end of the fight.
Right.
Man. So yeah, man. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you, dog.
For, taking my call. I wish you much success. God bless.
Yeah.
Have a great night.
Appreciate you.
All right.
All right, peace. Yeah, Kyle, you should have bet 1,000. Should have bet 1,000. It would only cost you $150. I tried to help you. You don't follow my lead, man. I'm like, Kyle, you betting how much? What's up, man? Your boy.
What's up?
Your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy.
It's my boy. What's up?
I'm talking to Kyle. It's your boy, Kyle.
Yeah, so much my boy. Okay.
Is that Bryce?
Hey, where you at right now? What is this setup, bro?
Oh, I know. I'm moving, Bryce. I'm moving up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry. See, you didn't. Why did I even waste that on you? Well, Bryce, when the old years, when you sing out of tune, that's what I should have sung for you, huh?
Would you stand up and walk out on me?
The Wonder Years and shit, but that's still too old for you. So maybe, what's the Al Bundy shit? What is that?
That's too old for him too.
Love and married. No, you still too old for that shit. So I don't know, man. Finally got a piece.
I was born in
08. You were born in LA?
No, 08, 2008.
Oh, 08.
Oh shit.
Oh, you Obama baby.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, you're an Obama baby. Yeah.
Damn, 08?
Man.
Yeah, 08.
So you 14, dog. You're gonna be in high school soon.
No, it's 13.
When's your birthday? We gotta do something for your birthday.
December 5th.
December what?
5th.
5?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Why?
That's my mom's birthday. I'm not gonna forget it.
Oh, really? That's
Uh-huh.
so cool.
Uh-huh.
Man, I've been gone because I'm focusing on FSAs, which is like my end of the year exams.
Okay. Congratulations with that.
What's up?
Congratulations with that. That ISO
Yes.
focus.
Yes. Almost summer. That's pretty lit. Last day of school is the 27th.
Of May?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why?
That's so when you go back to school, August?
Yeah.
August what?
August, I don't know. I have to get back with you on that.
What's your parents gonna do with you all summer?
I'm gonna go to my uncle's, and my brother is gonna work with my dad because my brother can work now, and my dad owns his own company.
So, but what happens is you can make up. I don't know what the state. It's a federal law. I think you can make from 7 to 17. You can make $9,500 a year or something with your child. Lincoln qualifies this year, so so make sure your dad pays you. So because it's dollar for dollar off his taxable income. Make sure y'all writing this shit down. I don't know what the total is, but
Well, my brother is 15 now.
no, that's not
so-
what I'm talking about. That's actually, but like say your dad can pay you to clean the house. Like your dad can pay you to wash the car, wash the dishes.
Oh no, I'm talking about actually physically like.
Yeah, but in addition to that, like you're too young to work, but at 7 years old, as a parent, you can pay your child. I don't know what the total is. I forget what it is. 10,000, 9,500, somewhere there. Just Google it. But the point I'm making is it goes against your dad's taxable income.
Okay.
So yeah, I have it in my phone. So if your dad makes $200,000 a year, now he only gets taxed on $191,000 a year, and you don't get taxed on your income at all.
I know how that works, bud.
Okay. Oh, you do know how that works.
Yeah, I know a lot about taxes actually.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, it's 6,000 a year. Okay, I know it's something like that. But anyways, it's 7 to 17. Anyways, what else you got?
Okay. So last night I was doing stuff with my mom.
Last night. Anyways, what's up?
Last night I was doing
She got
stuff
a
with
fat-
my mom and my grandma for Mother's Day because my grandma worked today, and then she got off work early and went on a dolphin cruise with my uncle. Anyways, I did not see the fight. I clicked on the highlights and I said, no, I'm going to talk to Fred first.
Okay. I appreciate
Was it good? Is it worth watching the highlights?
Yeah, it's definitely worth watching. It was a good fight. But live, it had way more suspense because Canelo is like that Russian in Rocky 3. So 2, one of them. So but the suspense is gone. The thrill is gone now because you know the outcome. But it's definitely an entertaining fight. Canelo tried for 7 rounds. I think 8 through 12, he kind of like pretended for a little bit. But yeah, definitely it wasn't worth $79, whatever it was, but it was worth watching.
Okay then.
Rocky 4, thank you.
Oh.
I was way off.
Live in 34 minutes.
Who?
Kyle.
Yeah, he just posted it right now. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
We appreciate the update. See, they messing with you, Kyle.
Man, shout out to Bryce.
Shout out to Bryce, man.
I got that reminder set, and plus you need to change it to Canelo Alvarez gets destroyed by whatever his name is. You look like you're uneducated by not putting a by in there. Just say no, bud.
Yeah. Kyle's doing a good job listening, but I'm not sure if he's going to be proactive. And yeah, so I want you to Google when we hang up. Moving on up to the east side. You got me. See what happens. See how contagious not having a drum is. Now I'm all off. We finally got a piece of the pie. Yeah. So in June, when you graduate from the 7th grade, right? And when we come back that next week, I'm gonna have a whole new setup. Yeah, I'm moving, Bryce, and so I'm doing all the stuff over the next 30 days and stuff like that. So I appreciate you thinking of me. I know you always positively thinking about me, and I
Hey,
appreciate
Bryce.
that.
He got a waterfall at his house.
Dead ass?
Dead ass waterfall, cuz.
That's crazy, bruh.
Crazy.
Crazy, bruh. Yeah, if you ever come to LA, I'll invite you and your parents over. Well, maybe not for dinner.
Me? LA? Dog.
Why you don't like LA? You ain't never been here. Why you don't like LA? Why you don't like LA? Because why? Why? Because Chuck E. Cheese was closed? What, they closed too early? What? Why don't you like LA?
Well, number one, your gas is like what, $6.50 a gallon?
And number two, you don't have a license. So
I don't give a shit.
oh man.
What is it right now? $6.50?
It's something like that. I don't know. I just drive past them. That's all I do. You know, Bryce.
Oh, yeah, got a Tesla.
I just drive past them. That's all I do. I don't know about y'all.
They're gonna start charging y'all to charge your car.
No, I'm free for life. I'm free for life. I'm free.
Guess what?
I'm a free Negro. I'm a free Negro.
Wow. Okay. Totally. To a white young man.
Oh, I didn't even think. I forgot you were on the phone. I was talking to Kyle right then and there. Because we finally got a piece of the pie.
So guess what?
Yeah, what's up?
My dad's truck gets 4 miles per gallon, and I.
Oh, he got them big wheels. Oh, he got the big wheels, huh? He got it elevated and.
Yeah.
Does your dad got an American flag in the back of his truck?
No.
Oh, okay, just asking.
He's got a Georgia Bulldogs flag with some Georgia Bulldogs logos.
That's good. That's pretty much the same thing.
No, it's the Georgia version. Like American flags are like you're a pussy and you're trying too hard. Georgia Bulldogs flags and logos are like, yeah, I'm really country.
I got it. Hey, where did your family originate from? I want to see if we're related.
What do you mean by that?
I want to see if we're related. Maybe we're cousins.
Do you want me to spit in a tube?
No. Where's your family from?
Like what city?
Yeah, like where did your great grandparents? Where were they born?
My dad's whole side of the family was born in Georgia, mainly like Atlanta. And then most of my mom's side of the family was born in Tampa, Florida. And then me and my brother were born in Atlanta. He was born in like downtown Atlanta, and I was born in Riverdale, like the TV show Riverdale. Yeah, like I'm really cool.
Okay.
All the girls like me because of it.
All right, got it. Okay.
That's how I pull girls. I say I'm from Riverdale, and they go because they like the TV show.
It's a TV show?
Yeah, there's a TV show called Riverdale. It's like every teenage girl's dream.
It is? I don't know. I don't watch TV, Kyle. Bryce. All I do is watch Blue Blood, everything boxing, Corey Lee boxing. I'm telling everybody else, like Kyle, the box. That's it. But I do cut my TV on for live sports. But now I'll be in the car because of the surround sound. I literally go to my car just to watch TV and put my phone in that little thing and watch the game. Or I go to, or make phone calls.
I'm subscribed to 256 people, so. Yeah.
Well.
I know a lot of people. I actually met this dude literally yesterday at a yard sale, and he has 4 million subscribers.
Oh, that's dope. You actually should have been on his show.
He don't got a show. He's a prank channel, but he actually pranked me.
Oh, so you're gonna be on there soon?
And then I was like, wait, I definitely know your face. And it turns out I'm actually subscribed to him.
Oh, that's dope. You should have. So if he pranks you, hopefully you get the video and you can share it here on the show.
I don't know if he's gonna post it because I immediately was like, wait a minute, I recognize you. I don't know, maybe. I took a picture with him, and then I took a picture with his filmer.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he's got like 4 million subscribers.
That's dope. He earned it.
Yeah. He's been going for like 6 or 7 years.
You deserve it, man. You put the work in, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Shit. What else is new? Oh.
Oh shit.
These two kids in my neighborhood, which my neighborhood is like 4 subdivisions, so it's like a lot of people. These 2 kids started this boxing like competition thing.
Uh-huh.
And if you have gloves, you can just pull up to the like neighborhood park and you can box kids, and you get paid like $10 for it. And I've won 2, and I lost 1 so far.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering why your speech sounds a little bit slurred.
Wow, man. I'm gonna make you regret that somehow.
Okay, somehow, some way, we got to make it out the hood one day.
You know what? I'm officially unsubscribing from both of your channels for the next week. I'm done.
That's a dope song. Somehow, some way, we got to make it up out the hood one day. That's
Just kidding. I need to have those post notifications on.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to wait. Today's Sunday, right?
Yeah, you always call on Sunday.
Yeah, I know, that's really weird. I just finished actually watching WWE's pay-per-view.
Who?
That's WWE.
Yeah, that's pay-per-view already.
What was the name of it? What was the name of
Backlash.
it?
Yeah, Backlash. Yeah.
Oh, Backlash. Who was the main event?
Roman Reigns and the Usos versus Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre, and then one other dude who doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
But I wanted to tell you, Ronda Rousey was facing Charlotte Flair, Ric Flair's daughter,
Who won?
and fractured her
And fractured her what?
arm.
Who?
Like gave her an armbar and it fractured her arm.
Oh. Is wrestling real or fake, you think?
Okay, so this is different because I have a different opinion. Because number one, my friend's cousin wrestles in a local wrestling company that I actually have been going to for like 7 years now, and they're really local, and they get kids to try out and stuff, and I've actually tried out and done it, and that shit hurts. Like, I've been body slammed in the ring, and that shit hurt for like a week. So the punches, I'll admit it, the punches are fake because I know how to like fake punch and then real punch like boxing. But I know how to like pro wrestling punch and stuff like that and uppercut and stuff. The punches and everything like that is fake, but the body slams and stuff like that are not fake. And the power bombs are not fake. They hurt badly. And the clothesline into the turnbuckle hurts badly. And the chops hurt really bad. But, like, the neck breakers are fake. Some of the slams are kind of like they do it in a way that doesn't hurt as much as it could. But I say it's half and half. Like, it's scripted, but the pain is real. It does hurt. So.
Appreciate the call, big homie. Thanks for coming back, man.
Yes. I don't know. I mean, like, I got a big day tomorrow. I'm doing a district final tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
good luck with that.
but I might call in tomorrow night and tell you how I did.
Yeah, let us know how you did. No, we definitely want to keep up with you. So let us know how you did.
All right, bet. I'll call in tomorrow, like first or second.
Appreciate you.
All right, peace.
All right, all the time. Yeah, so Cam comb. So he has a comb that goes straight through your beard. Kyle.
You said who? The hell you said? A cam? What the hell is that?
A cam comb. It goes through your beard. Like it combs straight through. Like so when you get a conch, you know, you get a conch. So we watching. I finally started Malcolm X the movie with my son. He's been so anxious to watch it because we finished the book about a month and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been We fine. We got through 30 minutes of it today. That's why I said conk. But he does.
But what about the when we get to that part? You gonna watch it or you gonna just let it?
Well, I'm gonna watch it with him. I haven't watched it in years. That the ending. When that lady says, "You all right, brother Malcolm?" or something like that, I cut it off every time. Anyhow, yeah, May 19th is coming. The movie comes out Malcolm's next birthday. You know, it's my brother just called in. It's his birthday. It's a Charlo's birthday. Yeah, it's a big day. It's a big day. It's a big day. So
fuck it up with that, huh?
What's up?
You have to fuck it up with that, huh?
Oh, someone asked me if the Charlos are going to lose. Yes, and it's not for lack of talent. I just think I think PBC wants him to lose because if you're if he's a 3-belt champion and he's begging to get drug tested, they're not treating you like the ace high. So, in my opinion, I think they want him to lose. And I don't think he's going to win the fight. This is just me just being reasoning. Like, he can win the fight if he boxes, but I don't know if he's meant let me ask you a question. Is Jamel Charlo, is he mentally strong enough to go 12 rounds with the game plan? In your opinion?
It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say.
What do y'all think in the chat? Yes or no? Is Jamel, because you got to be mentally like intact to go 12
sometimes
rounds.
Sometimes he don't be listening, man. But I think he'll pick his shots better this fight.
You think he'll pick his shots better?
Yeah, I think he won't be on the fucking ropes.
I think God made him different than Castaño. I just don't see him winning this fight. You think he can, Mr. Gonzalez?
He can win the fight.
No, I know he can win the fight, but can he be disciplined for 12 rounds? Because I remember he wasn't even tired in that 12th round against Tony Harrison in Brooklyn. And he wouldn't do anything. He was looking in the stands and talking to his uncle and probably talking to Earl and probably talking to his brother. And I'm like, huh? Derrick James is right there. So if Tony Harrison, but no, because the scorecards were different. He gonna box. He ain't gonna slug it out. He gonna move and we here now. He got to put up a shutout. If Jamel loses this fight, he's literally irrelevant. It's over. Like it's no comebacking for him. The fans don't care. He has no fan base. No one cares. And this ain't no hate. This is just the reality of the position that he put himself
in. He put himself in this position.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like Ryan Garcia put himself in the same position.
Yeah, I don't follow Ryan too much, but I understand.
No, I'm only saying that because
I don't even watch his interviews.
I don't either. I don't pay attention. But when that tweet come across the screen for all the millions of people to see it,
yeah,
and the Canelo fans, I mean,
yeah, you don't go.
What are you doing?
Yeah, he's so stupid. Yeah, I did see that tweet. I did see that about I don't know what he said, but it basically went against Canelo. What's up, 410?
Hey, here's my 2 cents on it.
All right.
He'll beat Castaño.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to screw him when he comes to fighting Sebastian Fundora.
Oh, it's the Fundora fight they're going to screw him. Oh, okay.
If you notice on IG, Fundora's down in Mexico chilling with the fat man of the WBC, picking up his belt the whole 9 yards. Ain't no money in a Castaño Fundora fight. It's big money in a Fundora versus Charlo fight.
I'm with
you know
that.
what I'm saying? It is called the business of boxing for a reason.
Okay, they bringing him all the way out here to LA for the 1,000th time.
Yeah.
This is third fight in LA. Third or fourth fight. Well, he fought as a young kid. I'm talking about like as a champion. This is third or fourth championship fight out here. They should have built him in Texas.
Well, you got to realize something. He got a bad attitude.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's one of them dudes that if you probably go up now, the older brother cool, the younger one,
He ain't
he's
cool.
not so cool. He the type if you go up to him and ask him for an autograph, he probably look at you and say, "Get the fuck out my face." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The older one cool,
Right.
but I mean,
Not, they don't go that far. They don't go that far. They don't go that far. I done seen them take pictures and shit, stop and talk to niggas. They don't go that far. They ain't that. They don't go that far.
man, I'm just saying the perception he gives off that vibe. You understand? You gotta be likable. Because without having fans, they're not gonna buy your pay-per-view. And we are in the day and age of streaming.
All right.
I can stream every fucking fight in the world. I stream Canelo and B-Ball. I wasn't paying $8 for that bullshit. I wasn't gonna do it.
All right.
I buy Earl fight because I support Earl. You know what I mean? But I buy a Wilder fight because I support Deontay Wilder. But yeah, I stream that crap, man.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. I just think now Canelo got to go back, and we're gonna have to start fighting black fighters.
Right. I'm happy. I'm happy. People think that because I don't like Al Heyman's approach. Like I said, from a fan's perspective, I want those Charlos and Benavidez fights, and you know.
Well, it's cool, but I'm gonna tell you like this: if you gave me $55 million guaranteed to fight Earl Spence at a catch weight of 164, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do him like Triple G did Kell Brook, and I'm on to the next one.
Yeah, true that.
But I think that at 164, Canelo can't make it because he's got so many pads up in him. So I'm gonna tell you something. He broke out all the stops last night. Around the 7th round, he gave up. Because what he was doing to B-Ball, he did a Liam Smith, was punching him right in the arm. Wasn't trying to land a body shot or trying to hit him in his chest. He was just banging on his arm, hopefully saying, "Oh, I can cramp his arm up." Little dirty stuff like that. You know, that's what Canelo do. So I got a list of 5 fighters that can beat Canelo, and one of them already beat him, and there's 4 more that Canelo won.
Canelo won that fight last night, bro.
Who?
Canelo won that fight last night, bro.
Man, listen, let me tell you something.
Bro, Demetrius Bivol, he won like 3 rounds, bro, if that.
Listen, I don't care who you play with, Kyle, but you ain't playing with me.
Hey, Kyle, this nigga. Hey, Kyle.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. As great as B-Ball looked last night, he ain't beating Benavidez, and he gonna have a hard time getting past Zordo. You understand what I'm saying?
Can't
That's
beat Zordo.
175 pounds.
Zordo's a bad boy. He's a bad
Now,
boy.
Canelo, he got to go back to 168. They might try to drain B-Ball down to 168, but the problem is he climbed in the ring last night at 183 pounds, same weight as Canelo, and he can make 68. I mean,
we'll see.
No, you know what happened, though? You know what happened last night, though, right?
Yeah, certain fighters you just need to go. Every fighter's has a number.
Nah, it's
You know
2
what I
things
mean?
that happened last night.
You just can't. What's his name? Chocolatito. As great as Chocolatito is, he couldn't get past what's the other boy, the dude from Thailand that beat his ass twice.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, it happens. I think Canelo might get past Benavidez, but if he does, David Morrell gonna knock him out. That's 168 pounds.
He gonna beat Demetrius Bivol next time they fight, though. You know why?
Cause you said so.
Nah, cause he gonna have the juice. He gonna have the juice levels right this time.
Oh
He
yeah.
miscalculated the juice.
Yeah.
You understand?
Oh yeah.
He
So
miscalculated the juice levels.
They're gonna have the PEDs right for sure.
He didn't have him right
You know what I
this
mean?
fight. He didn't think he needed him in this fight.
Well, he probably got off the program too early. You know what I mean? So it wasn't a WBC sanctioned fight. If it was a WBC sanctioned fight, he'd have probably been able to juice to the end because they had covered up for him. But that's 2 O's in a row for Eddie Reynoso.
Right.
I mean, in the other fight, yeah, that's two O's in a row. Everybody in that camp losing. Look for Andy Ruiz to lose it.
He gone now.
Oh,
he gone. He not with him no more.
Man, he say he's still with him. I don't know.
That quick?
We gonna find out. We gonna find out. But look, let me get off here. Hey, Kyle, get a haircut.
I got one question. Kyle, get a haircut.
Yeah.
Do you have a cigarette in your ear?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Just asking.
I'm just that cool motherfucker, Fred.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. You got a cigarette in your ear. Like I talk to you every time I walk to the store.
Nah, man. Y'all have a good night.
Appreciate you, big homie.
All right, later.
All right, man. Wow.
Hey.
Oh, hey. See, you are that nigga because that's that A sound when a nigga's leaving the store. Hey, OG. Let me hold something, OG, let me hold something.
Hey.
That's what you about to say, right? That's what you about to say.
Hey.
What, man?
Man, you think they gonna fight?
Who's they?
Couture and Tank?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Man, I ain't even entertain that shit, man. Come on, man.
Man, you know Bob Barron and Jay Prince ain't trying to have Shakur beat up like that.
Nah, but they're gonna force him over there because who else he gonna fight?
You said Shakur gonna get destroyed?
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking way, boy.
Man, they done listen. They done Tank's coach already said they got the video. Shakur, they had him in sparring, so Shakur Tank damn near knocked Shakur's teeth out. Had to send him on to the dentist.
Well,
man,
we'll see, man.
How old was he?
Man, it was in his 20s recently.
Nah, this wasn't no recent shit, dog.
It was recent.
Old niggas lose track of time, man. You know what I mean? It was about a week ago.
Right.
About a week ago.
Hey, Carl, I'm sorry, man. I had to do that to you. All right, yo, I'm gone.
All right. Hey. That motherfucker, man. He's probably the crossing guard. Shout out to all the crossing guards, man, that keep the kids safe. He probably the crossing guard. You know, that cool motherfucker, man. You know, I wonder what he does. Maybe a handyman, maybe owns his own handyman business or something like that. Hey, let's play a game. Guess the caller's profession.
So Fredro.
Yes, sir.
Meet me in New York in June, man.
Who gonna be in June? I ain't going to need. That's 5 hours. Shit. June what?
You can write a movie while you're on the flight, nigga.
Nah, 5 hours. Nah. I got this backyard with this beautiful pool in June.
That's right. That's right.
Nah.
My nigga backyard got a backyard.
Yeah. Shut up, man. Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Shit. Nah. But what fight you going to in June?
Arthur Beterbiev versus Joe Smith. That's gonna be a bloody war.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bloody war. Who's on the undercard of that?
Troy Eisler.
That's why you going, Troy Eisler?
Yeah. Choo.
Cool. So you going? So what you gonna leave Friday? You gonna catch a red eye?
Red eye that bitch.
Yeah, because that's cool because the red eye it gets you there 6 o'clock in the morning, and you go straight to the fight. Yeah, you can catch the Uber from the airport, and you'll be right there. Yeah, appreciate you, Vinny. You'll be right.
I'm trying to get an Airbnb.
Oh, you gonna stay till Monday?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to explore.
He said he owns an HVAC. See, I own an HVAC company. Sold that motherfucker 6 years ago. See, I told you he was a handy. I told you, man. I knew it, man. I knew it, man. I knew it. I told you. I knew it. Yeah, I told you, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you something, Fred.
Yes, sir.
YouTube is one of the best things that happened to me in recent years, man.
Oh shit.
You know, when you think about the relationships that was built from YouTube and things like that, the relationship, you know what I mean? You gotta sometimes you gotta reflect, man. Sometimes you gotta reflect.
You could do the sound effects. I'm doing the praise dance. Hey, you know church is fucked up. They got praise dancing in church, dog. You know this shit is all fucked up. Hey, now they putting trap beats to gospel music and shit. I mean, hey, hey, you know what? Catching the Holy Ghost is literally twerking.
In the words of the great philosopher DB, man, Fredro.
Man, I'm being dead ass, man.
Play a song, Fred. Play the dance.
Man, I'm telling y'all,
Play
man.
the song, Fred.
Man, I'm telling y'all, man. Them praise dancers be twerking, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they be twerking, dog. Man, that shit. Rob G, they be twerking in church, man. Damien, man, what's up, Dana, man? I appreciate you calling in, big homie. Appreciate you came. I know you back there packing, man. I appreciate you, Cameron. Vinny, 94. Hey, I see you, man. I see you, Mr. Robertson, man. It's cool. I see you. We see you, man. We see you. You ain't got to do us like that, man. It's cool. DJ, man, we miss you, man. Rob G, man. Beam in one time tomorrow. What's up, Jalen? Heedy Reactions. What's up, man? Yeah, you got a problem. Justin Hawkins, man. What's up, Justin? That's my man, Justin Hawkins. Marky Dan, appreciate you, big homie. Snoop, Kevin, Victor. Thank y'all for coming in, man. People Hernandez in the building. P. Blaylock, what's up, man? Smoke them. Play the song. Where'd Kyle go, man? Kyle, man. It's gospel trap, man. They got gospel trap. Hey, let me tell y'all something, too. To all y'all women out there, man. Y'all motherfuckers dance to WAP. Y'all dance to not Condoleezza. What's that woman's name? Kamala Jones. What's her name? Kamala Harris. But you're yelling at a man who built his own platform and spread his opinion. He ain't using God to manipulate you. He ain't using wealth to manipulate you. He ain't, you know what I mean? Like
Kevin Samuels, man. R.I.P. to the legendary.
Yeah,
Kevin
man.
Samuels, man. Hey, man. Matter of fact, Fred, let's get a 10 count. Let's get the bill going, man.
Let's do it first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Let's get the bill.
I don't want to rush it. Yeah, we'll give him a 10 count for sure. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Kyle, was that funny, Kyle?
What?
You cut the screen off.
Y'all can be a part of that.
All right, I'm about to get you again. Nation of Islam. Elijah Muhammad.
Hey, niggas already know your game when it comes to that.
Hey, y'all ain't set me off in a while, man. Y'all been doing a good job. Not set me off with the nation, man. Y'all doing a great job, man.
Great job. Our back up.
Hey, Kyle, next week, let's go live, like that Monday. Let's see, that Monday. Yeah, because this week I'll be with the editor all week. Trey is in the building, man. Appreciate you, Trey. Appreciate you. Love you, man. And we'll be hanging out all day tomorrow and get that shit done. That's my brother, man.
Damn, nigga, we got 2 more weeks, nigga. Damn near a week.
Yeah, we got 11 days, but we got the screening Sunday, so we gotta put it in overdrive this week. And,
I thought you was doing it on the 20th.
The 15th. It comes out the 19th, and then we do Leimert Park on the 22nd. Right as of right now, I gotta finalize that. There he is. You just made it, peoples. You just made it, dog. Hey, love y'all, man. See y'all tomorrow, man. And don't forget, man, for the next 30 days. So I may be displaced, okay? So it's going to be different backdrops next week and the week after because I got to be out of this house by Saturday. So it's officially not mine anymore. So I got to be out Saturday and do it like that. So anyways, man, appreciate y'all. And see y'all tomorrow. I'll let y'all.